서머저 기획팀 서지영입니다. 협동성? 숙제는 아닌 것 같아요. 숙제 느낌으로 다가가진 않을 것 같고. 이거 얘기해도 돼요? 해도 돼요? 반응이 괜찮아서 이번에 새롭게 준비한 PVP는 바로 소환사 두 분과 소환사 두 분이 싸우게 되는 2대2 PVP 컨텐츠입니다. 새로운 컨텐츠가 추가될 때마다 좀 고민이 많이 되는데요. 시험의 다펠도 추가되었고, 아티팩트도 추가됐었고, 차원 포식자도 있겠죠. 또 한편으로는 좀 PVP 쪽에서는 새롭게 좀 추가된 요소들이 있었나라는 생각이 들더라고요. 처음에 이 2대2 PVP 시작은 이번에 새로 선임된 대표님께서 말씀을 해주셨고요. 최고! 순수하게 좀 재밌게 즐길 수 있는, 재밌게 웃고 떠들 수 있는 거면 좋을 것 같다 라고 했었는데, 모바일 게임 같은 경우는 카페 같은 데 모여서 같이 게임을 하는데, 저희 서머저 안에서 좀 소환사 여러분들께 모여서 오프라인이든 온라인이든 모여서 할 수 있는 컨텐츠가 많지는 않았잖아요. 한 턴 한 턴 이렇게 선택을 하면서 전략을 구상하고 협동과 경쟁을 같이 할 수는 없을까? 좀 더 재밌는 2대2 PVP 컨텐츠를 만들 수 있을까? 이런 거에 대해서 좀 고민을 많이 했던 것 같아요. 서머너즈의 모든 전투는 우리 진영과 상대 진영의 싸움이거든요. 근데 이번에는 이 진영을 4개로 나눠야 된다. 처음 시작은 각각 이렇게 2마리씩 선택을 해서 4마리 4마리 이렇게 싸울 수는 없을까를 좀 생각을 했었어요. 그럼 기존의 4대4 월드 아레나나 차별성은 뭐지? 이렇게 4마리, 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 4마리 해서 16마리 위에 이렇게 체력바 있고 공격 게이지바 있고 이게 너무 복잡해 보이고 상대방 터치는 제대로 되는 거야? 몬스터 간의 조합이 얼마나 어떻게 될지도 잘 좀 짐작이 안 가더라고요. 이런 요소들이 좀 복합적으로 발생하면서 한 마리씩 줄여서 3마리, 3마리, 3마리씩 전투를 진행해보자 라고 진행을 했던 것 같습니다. 그 몬스터 배치를 어떻게 해야 될지 고민을 많이 했었어요. 그래서 그러니까 내 몬스터들과 다른 아군 몬스터들이 이렇게 구분이 잘 될까? 이게 좀 떨어져 있는 걸로는 좀 한계가 있더라고요. 또 너무 떨어져 있으면 이게 아군이야? 얘가 적군 아니야? 이런 생각도 들 수도 있을 거고, 안 풀릴 때는 이게 1팀이랑 2팀이랑 이렇게 앞뒤로 서 있으면 어떨까? 공격할 때 이렇게 앞으로 나오고 전열 후열을 세워야 되나? 이런 고민도 많이 했었던 것 같아요. 근데 좀 그래도 답은 나오더라고요. 좀 바닥의 이런 배치나 모양을 통해서 아군과 적군을 좀 구분할 수 있지 않을까? 1팀과 2팀을 좀 구분할 수 있지 않을까? 이렇게 좀 진행했던 것 같습니다. 저희가 아무래도 좀 2대1을 가정하지 않았었어요. 그러다 보니까 좀 이 스킬들의 메커니즘이나 이런 거에 대해서 좀 애로사항들이 되게 많더라고요. 좀 고민을 했었던 게 광역 스킬이었던 것 같아요. 광역 스킬을 썼는데 이게 6마리한테 다 들어가면 그러면 광역 스킬 쓰는 몬스터를 여러 마리 쓰는 게 유리할 수도 있는 거잖아요. 어떻게 해야 되지? 이런 고민을 하다가 그럼 선택한 플레이어의 대개 몬스터들한테만 공격을 하자. 특히 이 타겟팅에서 하는 스킬들은 크게 무리는 없었는데 물속성 오르크 같은 경우는 아군 이렇게 회복시키고 적들한테 수면을 거는데 아군 선택밖에 없잖아요. 적 대상을 선택할 수가 없다 보니까 그럼 누구를 포커싱하고 있지 이런 고민들을 좀 했었던 것 같아요. 그래서 좀 아군한테도 나뿐만 아니라 다른 아군을 선택해서 회복을 한다든지 버프를 건다든지 이렇게도 전략적인 요소들이 좀 많이 생기지 않을까라는 생각을 많이 했고요. 리더를 한 명만 쓰느냐 2명 다 적용하느냐를 좀 고민하다가 똑같이 이렇게 2명 적용이 되면 리더 몬스터도 좀 더 전략 있게 일부러 가져갈 수 있지 않을까 해서 그렇게 구현을 했던 것 같습니다. 스킬 사용했을 때 애니메이션이라든지 이펙트들이 이렇게 앞에 있는 적한테 사용하는 것만 고려해서 스킬 디자인을 다 했었는데 4명의 이렇게 플레이어가 있다 보니까 그럼 뭐 이펙트는 어디서 발동해야 될지, 그럼 뭐 애니메이션은 어떻게 해야 될지, 혹은 배치는 어떻게 해야 될지, 이렇게 날아가는 게 자연스러울지 이렇게 날아가는 게 자연스러울지 좀 개발을 할 때.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Summoner's War. My name has come to us, Evan.
What's Seppi? What's up, guys?
Hey, I see a bunch of people in chat right now. Rogue Elf Chick, I see Addy, I see 69 Inaki 69, I see Psycho, Deja, Dr. Delight. How is everybody doing?
What's up, Volgojigo, Brian, Helm's Deepness? Let me see, Silak, Rogue Elf Chick
Welcome
over
back,
here,
Helm's Deepest.
Psycho.
Over on YouTube, we got Landon,
80.
Savage, Doman. Doman in the house.
Doman's here?
Doman's
In
here,
time?
on time. Cody, just a troll.
What's up, Cody? How are you, baby? Nice to see you back.
Oh,
Savage Fit, how
It's
are
good
you?
to see you guys. Doing really well today. We're a little bit low energy, but you know what? I got a fresh batch of homemade cold brew. So sooner than later, I'm going to be bouncing off the walls in a caffeine-fueled rage. And we're doing some account reviews and progression tips today, guys. So if you're unfamiliar with how this goes, you can hop into chat number 7. We're starting on the global server today. So if you got any questions, problems, or, I don't know, jokes, you can drop them in that chat. Let us know and we'll hop into your account and give you personalized advice. And it helps if you put your Twitch or YouTube handle in as well so we know who we're talking to.
And we have kind of 3 big announcements to do here. Evan, do we have a command for the New York meetup?
Yes,
I want to
command
remind
meetup.
everyone, command meetup, please, that we have an amazing event. We haven't had one of these for almost 2 years. We haven't been to New York in 2 years. So it's going to be really, really cool. We're not only going to be at NYCC, we're going to have our own meetup, only Summoner's War. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. There's going to be a tournament. There's going to be, if you guys have been on one of those, we give out a lot of free stuff, but I don't want you to go for that. I want you to go to see the people that are going to be there. We're going to have over 12 influencers. Evan's going to be there. Gigi's going to be there. It's going to be really, really fun. So make sure you we only have the last tickets available. So go on there. If you live in the eastern side of the country, make an effort to go there because it's going to be really, really nice.
Yes, it's going to be really fun. What's up, Estella Maki? You're totally right, by the way. We could super group up against Brian and destroy him in 2v2. Sorry,
And that's
Brian.
the second announcement. Wow.
That's it. All you detectives out there were totally right. It was 2v2 RTA the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm very stoked about it. This is something that Seppi and I have actually a very close connection to. We've pitched it a couple times.
Yeah, it's been some time, and I'm glad that now they finally approved it and it's happening. So if you guys also have any questions about 2v2, want to talk about it a little bit, discuss some theory crafting, we can do that today on stream as well, not only reviews. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is, I don't know if you guys saw it on our official social media channels, but I wanted everyone to kind of drop some hearts in chat. One of our longtime community members, beloved Moist Nail Poop, unfortunately passed away late last week. And we have a post, kind of a homage for him, and also we wanted to have like just a minute here for everyone to remind him. He was always on our first streams. I know Evan even started before me, and he remembers even on your first stream he was there. He was someone that only helped the community, brought a lot of positive vibes.
He's
for
been
everyone.
here longer than we have, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it seriously broke my heart to hear the news. Like, Moist Snail Poop was in every stream. I always look forward to the comments in the comments section. Like, when they spoke, they were so supportive, and always filled with a lot of laughs. I don't have the full story, obviously, but I know that they had struggled with health for a little while, and so like they always like smiled through it and tried to make everybody else feel lifted up, despite everything they might have been going for. It was a really good person, Rogue Elf Chick says. Exactly. So it really broke my heart to hear it, and in some solidarity and support, guys, people are putting Bastet or Megan, if you don't have Bastet, as their rep monster right now, because I think he had 19 Bastets.
Yeah.
So
and drop by on channel 139 if you have some time. That's where you used to hang out, talk to some people. We just really want to make it known how much he meant to all of us, not only come to us in the company, but in the community as a whole. So thank you so much.
Yeah, so thank you guys. So those are the 3 announcements we want to go over at the head of the show here. So now we're going to resume the regular broadcast. If you guys have questions or anything like that relating to Summoners War, if you've got If you want an account review, if you have a question, let us know. We've already got a bunch of people going crazy in chat 7, so we can look here. And also, guys, if you do have questions here and there about 2v2 RTA, or if you haven't gotten to read the note yet or something like that, just let us know and we'll do our best to answer the questions. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We had somebody asking about a Calderon team, I think, too, and we were just kind of talking about that pre-stream. Calderon's tough. It's a really well-designed boss.
Yeah, I
It's
like it. It's
really-
very unique. Like, it uses something that other bosses normally don't. Oh, and also shout out to Paige Lynn saying, Evan and Seppi, thank you so much for helping me last week with TOA Hard 50. It was a success. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
That's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that.
Just Mika, RTA me, Seppi. I want my revenge. Wait, does that mean I won? I'm really sorry. I hope it wasn't yesterday because I was in a hot streak. I got 10 wins in a row.
Yo!
And on the drive back home from work, Evan was driving, and dude, Squeaky was just doing work, right, Evan?
He soloed a thing, dude!
It was a pretty crazy RTA.
It was so good. It was so good. And also, I wanted to shout out Tech Beast, too, who said, thanks for the advice last week for my RTA. I'm sitting at 1540 now, so hopefully C1 this season. And they have a question about accuracy and resistance mechanics as well later. So yeah, Tech Beast, we'll do whatever we can to help.
Hey,
cool.
Evan, I found a cool one.
Yeah.
Pensit with a P and like an A.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Evan and Seppi. He wrote my name in a different way, but that's all good. Tips for TOA Hard 50 and GB12 still cannot make it.
Oh, nice. Is that...
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Pensit. Yes, let's do it.
Pensit, right? Let's do it. Let's check their record. Nice. So they've never passed the 50, so this is an opportunity to do it. And I see that they have the starter GB12 team who probably going to suggest some rune changes maybe and some speed tuning and maybe making some monsters tanky. But let's take a look at the monsters because you have the right team right now. And Evan, can you... if you screen share is going to change the crop.
Oh, I don't think it will. Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Let me try.
I would love to. Please.
Let me try. It might
Because
change the crop. But let's see. No, didn't change anything. Are you able to see
God
it?
bless. Yes.
Amazing. Perfect. Sorry.
Amazing. Because
It's
I
a
forgot to ask.
peek behind the veil. Oh, while we're sorting out the tech stuff, here, let me paste the survey link into YouTube, and you guys can use command new survey if you're on Twitch. Okay, so they've already got Tyrone 6-starred, which is a good sign. Like,
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry, dude. That's not even my real name. I'm not like Evan.
Yeah, Evan's not even my real name.
Dude, and Evan Rain says, hi, Evan, not Seppi, just Evan.
What?
I only talk to Evan. Dude, that's okay. That's all right.
Hey, what's up?
Are you trying to get me sad about that so you can kind of lower my self-confidence so you can hit on me
so
later
then
on
they
stream?
can strike. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That's what you're trying to do.
That's exactly in line. That's exactly in line with what they're trying to do. Hey, Pansy, can you remind me what TOA Hard 50 is this month?
Oh, I think it's the Artaniel, right? That we recommended last stream and we helped the person.
So don't use this. Don't use Verd on that floor.
Yeah, it's Arda. So Lauren is the
Lauren.
key. Number one for sure. If you have a Colleen, it also helps a lot to have a secondary form of heal block. So the most important thing is the Lauren to hit the Artamiel and keep his death broken and the heal block on so the other people don't do anything for it. And the other main key, you already have it, is Tyrone. Because Tyrone's going to keep everyone frozen. The glancing is really, really strong. So the team that we normally recommend for that is going to be the Fran for some heals, the Lauren, Tyrone as the lead, and then you can bring in the Crow Sig to be the main source of damage. Either one of them is good, but I prefer in this case the Sig, so it has AoE control, and then Spectra as the last person. The important thing is Spectra has to be way faster in this, so it goes before the Tyrone to slow down the opponents, and then you can have the combo, right? With the attack bar reduction. And he can hit very hard once Lauren puts Death Break on Arda. So ideally on speed, crit damage accuracy, or speed crit damage HP would be good with a little bit higher accuracy. Yeah.
Very good recommendation, Seppi. Doman said, hey, Evan, a question. Is finding a Nat 5 LD in your monster storage a good or a stupid thing? Dude, that's a great thing. That's like that's like finding something that you'd forgotten about. Hey, what? Invitation from Nelly the God to raid. Dude, I would love to, but I
No,
wouldn't be able
dude,
to
tell
actually.
him to RTA.
I
Only
wouldn't.
to RTA.
I wouldn't be able to look at
On
people's
stream.
islands. I wouldn't be able. Nelly the God.
Tell him only RTA. Kagetor, dude, sorry, I ignored you. How are you? How's your wife? How's everyone? Big kiss to you guys. How's the Angel Mom doing?
It's too late, dude. The damage is done.
Oh, Evan, and we need to check. Why did you get out? We needed to check the GB12.
Oh, GB12 as well.
Yes.
Oh, let's go look again.
GB12 Monster Runes.
Let's
He
go
already
look
has
again.
the team. We just want to check the Lauren, the Fran, the Sig, the Naomi, and the Crow, how they're doing.
Pensy, say hello one more time. I think you've gotten pushed too far up the chat. Thank you. Oops.
Oh, dude. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
they've got the
cool.
team. Was Naomi 2-8 yet? It doesn't look like she was, so that's
She
gonna help
wasn't?
a lot.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. So we definitely need that.
Sig looks
2A
good.
Naomi. Sig looks great, actually.
Sig
a little
looks
bit
really
more
good.
attack, I was going to say. Wait, is that Sig on speed slot too, Evan? Can you
Yes.
investigate? Yeah, so since your Sig is so fast and it's on Swift, I would max slot 4 and put attack on
Oh,
slot 2.
it's actually not on Swift. I just realized.
1,
it's-
2, 3. What? So put it on Swift,
it
then
on
if you already
Swift.
have 3.
Attack crit
Slot
damage
2 attack and a max slot 4 rune. So maybe you switch this slot 4 energy for a Swift crit damage rune. And
They
you'll
may
be
not
good.
have a. They may not have one. Maybe that's what it's. See if you can change this to a
Yeah,
Swift
that rune doesn't have a lot. It's not doing a lot. It doesn't have attack. It only has speed. You don't need that much speed on Sig.
Yeah,
So
you
put a
can
Swift.
bring it down to around like excuse me, I wouldn't go below 45 or 40 on Sig.
Yeah.
But
pretty
you can lose almost half of the speed. This is a good Sig. This is a good Sig.
Yeah,
But more
looking
attack crit damage HP or attack crit damage attack will go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren's looking really good. She could use a little bit more accuracy because you're gonna get hung up at the mid boss sometimes, or at the end as well.
Let's see the
Fran is
the
on.
Fran.
Fran's
Very
on fire.
good.
I could tell.
Very good, Fran.
Super great.
Super tanky. I like it. Let's see the Lauren. And it has the Lauren maybe a little bit faster. She's super tanky, which is great. The defense is solid. Accuracy maybe a little bit higher, but the speed is the main thing because you want her to go way more than the rest of the team. So 100 to 120 additional speed would be ideal.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
I would take out Shannon. Let's see the Crow.
Crow.
Oh, that's
looks
why
good.
he wants the Sig to be faster than Crow. But to be honest, you don't need to worry too much about that. The main thing is that the Naomi goes last because she'll be your biggest damage dealer right here.
Effective. It's exclamation point new survey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm constantly on a quest to eliminate all Shannons from all teams. So
Yeah.
that's
So instead of that, do Lauren, Sig, Crow, Naomi 2-8, and Fran. That would be your team. Take out the Shannon. You don't need her.
exactly. I think 69 Inaki 69 is here asking for help on DB12. Should we jump in there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
DB.
DB.
Nice, Vincent. Big kiss.
We'll try it tomorrow. Amazing. I hope it goes well. Oh, and you even put the speed. Oh, you're so cool. I just noticed that they put the turn order like that. Okay, so let's
Lucas,
see
we
here.
can get you. Evan, let's check Crazy Lucas with some help in RTA later.
Awesome. Okay, crazy.
IGN,
Lucas.
say hi in chat.
Seppi, Evan was promoted to second best F3 by accident. Brian to
Oh!
C2. Yo, GZ
Wow.
Brian and also GZ
Wow.
me.
So good job, Evan. Dude, you're climbing up
Thank
the
you,
ranks.
thank
So if anyone wants to try to take the second best F2 spot of Evan today, we'll take 2 applicants. during the stream.
Shrimpin', so are we allowed to use a screen mirror like you guys are? Lol. Yeah, this is all this is a screen mirroring. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
not an emulator. I'm just literally just putting my screen on the PC.
Thank you, Deja.
Lol, Evan climbing in his sleep. Easy. Let's climb. I actually dropped a C1 yesterday, says Brian. That's okay. So I'm still only counting an F3.
That doesn't change your life.
So again, we're gonna help Inaki here with DB12, but I'm wondering if we might recommend that they stay in GB for a while if they're fastest.
Oh,
is
we like to
144.
do that. That sounds like us.
So we can
actually.
definitely give some help we can definitely give you some help with DB12, but GB12 is so valuable. Wow, this is actually a super gorgeous island.
That's very pretty. It looks like Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, I love this. This is beautiful. This is what I imagine Greenland looks like. Okay,
It
let's see
reminded
what's
me of the Grinch, you know, the Who's, like Whoville or something. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, you're working on the Icarus.
They need help with what? With DB?
DB as in dragons, but they're GB12.
Let's just help them with the Trickaroo then, since
Let's
they're
do it.
already doing the Trickaroo.
Okay, let's do that then.
Doctor?
Doctor, MD, the Master of Dungeons.
Yeah.
All right, rune surgeons in training. Okay, so let's help here. Though, admittedly, they're gonna need a regular standard Dragons B12 team to actually get the runes for Ikaru. So,
See if they have enough defense on all three, or no?
not yet. By the way, guys, if you guys need a more detailed explanation of any of these things, for most of the dungeons, Seppi and I actually have videos on our YouTube channel about that. So on the Summoners War official page, or if you're on Twitch, you can just type command DB or GB or whichever dungeon you're looking for, and it'll pop up the link. But for now, what we can do is we can talk about these trickeries a little bit. So obviously, the first thing is going to be getting that defense stat. So making sure that they're on full sets of guard is going to be really important. Also, try to max your defense tower, and you can contact the physician's assistant if you need it, the fire gargoyle.
Oh, and dude, the artifacts are gonna make a huge difference because you get 200 defense right there. And can we see, are all the slot 3s maxed, Evan?
Oops, click on the wrong one. There you go.
That one is. The other one.
This one is.
And
This
the
one's
other one? Not. So yeah, max those. Put the full rune sets on them, and like Evan said, if still you can make it because your tower is not maxed, physician's assistant. Can you explain why and how the rune gargoyle with determination sets works?
The fire gargoyle has a passive that says if at the start of his turn he's over 70% of his HP, then he will become a statue. So if he's the first one to move on your team, he will actually remove himself from combat, meaning that the Trickaroos can still only pull Verd, so the team functions exactly the same. He just sits there contributing defense because you've ruined him on 3 sets of determination, which is awesome. But now maybe we should transition to talking about like a standard starter DB12 team, since they're just starting their Trickaroo journey.
We have a video of that actually that's really good, and it has a lot of options. That's what I would do. But right off the top of our heads, I would say Verd lead, obviously. Do they have a Spectra? I didn't see it.
I don't see this. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. So Verd, Spectra, easy. You need 2 strips. So we like to recommend either a chilling, but they don't have it. So it can be, oh, you know what you can do? Lauren and Daphnis. That's a fun one. A lot of people don't have Daphnis, but you do. So Lauren and Daphnis is going to be really cool because you're going to have 2 strippers, 2 monsters that strip and death break. Just remember to put Daphnis on high accuracy so he doesn't miss, because Lauren is not a reliable stripper. So she might use the strip when the monster or the boss doesn't have any immunity on. And then the last one can be a support monster like a friend or our friend. Do they have
I think they've got Vigor.
A Vigor, yeah. I love Vigor in there because it's a 3rd source of death break. It gives you the speed buff. So in some cases it's better than the friend because you're going to kill the boss pretty quickly.
Good point, Jim Poon. On YouTube, you can also use Bella. I do prefer having some way to get rid of the dots. So my personal favorite is still Fran. Preventative measures, right? But
Veramel's really good too
Bella
after the buff.
Oh yeah, you're right. Veramel's actually probably pretty good.
Yeah.
And also Jim Poon on YouTube made a really good point earlier that I just wanted to shout out too, because we didn't mention it at this point. Tricker needs some attack as well. That's right. So while the skill that allows them to team up relies on defense to just check to see if how many people they're gonna pull, nothing actually scales with defense in terms of damage. So you still need attack to make sure that you're dealing enough damage to the boss.
Exactly. So the more attack you have, and they attack buff themselves, so that's multiplied. So the more attack you have, we recommend above 400 to 500, and that's enough. If you have a 700 attack Hikaru, that's going to deal a lot of damage. And there's some rare cases where people are able to rune Trickaroo on crit damage or with high crit rate, and that's also really, really good.
Okay, so Seppi, who should we look at next?
Let's check an RTA one. Oh, Crazy Lucas asked earlier on stream. See if you find him. There, Crazy Lucas. I saw it up. There, hi in chat.
Guys.
Let's see their rank.
Oh, they've already got some fun stuff to work with. Look at that. Asima Chungpung Jogan.
Wow, we're definitely playing double strip.
We're definitely gonna play double strip for that. And
Yeah.
look, they've like barely dipped their toe into RTA. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
This is gonna be huge.
Okay, congrats on your probable C1 after this stream. That's
This
all I have
is
to say.
pretty exciting. Beautiful island. Very minimal.
Very minimalistic.
Minimalistic.
Right?
Super modern.
Okay, let's check this account. Keep going. I like the Tyrone 6-star already because it's a speed lead and a control monster. And since you have strippers, you also have the Water Ryu. That is great with the rest of the monsters that you have.
Yep.
Shizuka on 100% res and Lulu on 100% res are great against control. So that's really good. Or bomber teams as well. Then you have Fire Monkey and Oki.
Okeanos,
Yeah.
Kaki, Jogan.
Jogan's really good. Probably Oki or Chungpung first pick will be your way to go.
Speaking
Keep going.
of, there he is, the
Yeah.
Chungpung.
The Savannah
Got
goes
Savannah.
really well with that.
There's
Yeah.
Asima.
Yeah.
Asima we really
Nice.
want to play with. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
double strip. Let's just see what else is in 5-star.
Yeah.
Real
I would
fast.
say, Etna 6-star that fast. That's really
And
good. And
Barisa.
Barisa works on your team as well. But what I would recommend is put the Water Ryu and the Jogun on Swift with your 2 fastest sets. Then you have 1 speed lead, another starter. Then Chungpung and Okeanos on Violet. They're going to be your control options. Same thing for Savannah, can be on Vio, or she can also be on Despair.
Despair.
Like mine and Evans.
Oh my God, it's
is
the
right
best.
now. I really, really like it for control. With low crit rate, attack on slot 4 to land those death breaks. Really, really interesting. And you can run a second speed lead. The Tyrone can be your secondary speed lead and also be a control option on a different element, because then you'll have Oki on fire, Chungpung on wind, Savannah on wind, and Tyrone on water. And then you have different control options. And then Diasima will be probably your last pick. I really, really like her on Despair. Not a crit damage build. Very, very tanky. So I like her on speed, HP, accuracy, or speed, HP, because she deals so much damage just because of landing the debuffs. So you're good with that. And especially if Chungpung goes ahead of her, you can put Death Break and Glancing already because you're stripping. I would recommend to have a Tiana rune as well because she's really good into comps with Verd. So you can replace the Water Ryu for her. So you can pick Jogan and her. So the first pick will probably be Okeanos. Then you go into one of the strips. Never pick both of them together because they already know what your comp does. So you'll probably go Okeanos first, and then you go Jogan Chungpung or Water Ryu Chungpung, depending on what they pick. And then you pick the second stripper and Asima at the end, or you pick the Savannah if they don't pick a Leo. There's a lot of ways to go about it, but it's a really fun way to play. Or you can pick a secondary speed lead if you need to outspeed for sure. So you pick the Water Ryu and second speed lead.
Great recommendations.
Yeah.
I really like the Tiana substitute because people will try to counter with Verd. Like that's probably one of the things you'll see most commonly. I just wanted to touch on a comment that I saw real quick on YouTube from Roshkira. Said, no, the strip team will fail. The best DD12 team is Trickaroo. Second best team is Verd, Lorne, Vero, Spectra. +1 nuker and focus right on Crystal, Boss, and last stage. Exactly. So I think we're kind of on the same page there, Roshkira. Where they're at right now, even though Trickaroo is really good, they got to get those runes from somewhere, right? So they were kind of early in the journey, so they got to go with that second team, which is the one that you mentioned. I think we're on the same page with that one. That's a good one. Great recommendations there, Seppi.
Yeah.
And I saw that somebody, the Atom is a mug, and she said, any way I could get suggestions on G1 and Arena. Wow.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. Do you see who should we help next, Seppi?
We did TA. Let's do something either arena related or guild content, since we already did a couple.
Should I prioritize grinding fast Swiss sets or Rage Will for BJ5?
If it's for BJ5, I would say BJ5 because BJ5 is going to give you more grinds, right? So
Yeah.
you're feeding the grind machine. So get the BJ5 ready, and then you'll get more grinds, and then you'll do the other stuff.
BJ5 is one of those things where the investment is so it just pays back in dividends. I just did some
Right away.
I just did some runs yesterday, and it was like I got so many grinds. Like it was awesome.
11, Sun Kim. I just restarted SW. Kind of lost. What do you want to help?
Oh,
me
I
what to
love
do?
it. I love
I
questions
love those
like
kind
that.
of questions. Yeah. And then we can help someone that's at Arena, Mitch. But please, guys, say what rank you're trying to get on Arena. Like, what's your normal attack or normal defense, so we can have an idea of what's going on.
So they just restarted, right? They're already doing GB11, already able to do DB12. That's funny. I haven't actually seen that before, where somebody clears DB before GB. Like DB12 is.
They have the chilling. That's why you see the secret weapon.
He's so
Over there.
good. He's so excellent.
So newsflash right here for you that stopped playing a little bit ago. The boss is so tanky on GB12 right now that Lin is not a thing anymore. I'm sorry.
I know it
You
bummed
I
me
know.
out. It bummed me out.
I Evan 6-starred his. He wanted to 6-star 2 of them. You know,
Yeah,
like,
I had the
there's a
double
lot of people
targ
with 2
team.
Lins.
You know,
Double targ, double Lin, you know, that's not a thing anymore, unfortunately, because the boss is super tanky. So now what you'll have to do is either run a safer team or run the Doc team. That is really, really meta. I don't know if you have any of the units, but we can check in the account.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look. I really like these hyper efficient teams that have come out for the dungeons because they give people like a goal, and the payoff is really fun, especially with something like Trickaroo, where it's like you're constantly refining your Trickaroo team. Like I'm still finding, it's like, oh, I got an attack gem. I can gem out some like wasted like flat HP stat or something. It's like it's a project I'm working on in the background, you know? It's like I feel like a dad who has like a carpentry bench in his like garage or something, and I'm just working on
Or like an old Mustang.
Yeah,
that he
exactly,
keeps
yeah.
working on for 30 years. That's a good analogy, dude.
Oh, good point. Feed says if the account is old, they might have some determination runes, so maybe Trickaroo isn't a bad recommendation.
Nice.
True. I think the account's only 600 days old, but you know, we'll see what's up. Chilling's looking great. Okay, but
Wow, and Chilling's brother is here.
oh yeah,
That
look at
is
this, Smokey.
dope. Yep.
The naming convention. This is a tangent. The naming conventions of the
I
jack
hate
o'
it.
lanterns. So it's Smoky, Misty, Dusky. What's the other one? Misty,
Smoking Misty, Dusky,
Dusky,
Dusty. No.
Windy,
Windy.
and Chilling.
Yeah.
It's like you
And why?
why
Chilling.
is it Chilling? Like
They could have done Chili.
They could have
right?
done Chili. They could have done Drippy. They could have done something.
Colby.
Chili.
No, I'm
Chili.
kidding.
I think Chili would have been great. I think it would
I
have been
like Chili. I like Chili more.
Yeah, just chills, right?
Dr. Delight, I'm not dissing, dude. I love old cars. I wish I had a 67 Mustang like you. Also, congrats. Well, Kagatora has a 66. Okay. What's
Wow,
up, guys?
what's going on?
Like,
Hey,
I'm going to get some mechanic tips when I get mine. I want a 69 Mustang. No joke.
Godguard said, okay, I'm super new player and I play from 3 weeks and I'm already level 50. Have a team to farm GB10 and DB8. I'm pushed because I'm missing so many violent runes and I cannot replace them. You know what, Godguard? That's something that a lot of players run into at the start. The answer is don't focus on Vio right away. Focus on Swift. Giants is going to be your best friend. Just try to get some Swift runes. Get a few sets that are relatively fast. Try to get a few that are over 100 speed at the part where you're at right now. And just take it one GB10 run at a time. Okay, let's help refine this GB12. So we're gonna recommend the same team that we recommended earlier. Again, if you want more details, we actually
That's
just
a good
dropped
looking SIG, but you want a little bit more HP. Also, Evan, since they just come back, probably they don't have artifacts. So let's give them the artifact tip.
Oh, good
Can
point.
you check if they don't have artifacts?
Yeah, they don't, because you know what? They've only done floor 3 on Steel Fortress, and they haven't even done Punisher's Crypt yet. So that's a really good point. So no matter what you can do on the artifact dungeons, just do B1, B3 if you can do B3, whatever. Get artifacts and then level them up, because it will give the same flat bonus on the main stat no matter what.
Yeah. And the best thing is just get white or green ones, because it's going to be cheaper and easier to upgrade. And you don't need to worry about the substats for now. You'll only be using them for the main stats, and that will give you, for example, 3k HP on support monsters. So your Lauren won't die anymore, your friend won't die anymore. Maybe you put even 2 HP ones on Sig, so Sig gets tankier and you don't need to take out any attack. So it really, really helps. It puts extra attack on damage dealers as well. Just make sure you get the right ones for the monsters you need. Also, GZ on the Mei Hoang.
Yeah, GZ, you got some good monsters back here.
I pulled a monkey. Recently.
Yeah, you got Shiho.
Finally got my second monkey. How funny it is that my first monkey was an LD one.
It was
right?
the Kitty on Dasheng, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Pink Ice Cream Girl.
What's up, Pink Ice Cream Girl? How are you?
Welcome.
I'm struggling for G2 Arena and got Volantis. Oh my god, Volantis is amazing. Yes. Carnal, Volantis, Ariel, and if you have a Molly would be really good as a last one there, or anyone that let me see. I would like another fire unit, to be honest. Maybe a Juno or a Nemesis Praha is really good on that last spot since you have the HP lead. It's pretty good too.
So real quick, just to
Or
round
even
out,
AoE damage.
just to round out this account's question, I'm gonna give you some homework. So right after this stream, after we're out of the account, what you want to do is you want to go do the artifact dungeons. You want to do whatever floor you can do to get those artifacts like we recommended, level them up, and throw artifacts on the 6-star units that can use them. The next thing that you want to do is just reevaluate your Giants team. Your Giants team is good right now, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna do Sigmaris, Fran, Lauren with a little bit more accuracy on her, Crow with a little bit more speed, and then I think you could probably use Lagmaron as your big damage dealer since you don't have a Naomi, and that's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna try to go through GB12 with that.
Even Vero on crit damage.
Vero on crit damage would be really
Once they
safe.
have it.
Vero on crit damage would be really safe. But since you're just returning to the game, yeah, Veramos got really good recently. So he's super worth using. Oh, shot.
Vero got buffed.
He did. Big time.
Vero's buff right now.
Mike599 says, be able to hit Tartarus hard. Oh, so I'm a 7-year casual player trying to be a little more serious. I'd like to get C1 Arena and hit Tartarus hard.
Let's do it.
Let's see what's going on. Oh wow, GZ by the way. So we're gonna push for the C1 Arena. You got all of your everything. Whoa, what is this? Look at the Dragons team. It's like a variation of the Dot team.
Yeah.
Is that consistent, Mike? I've always wanted to play with that.
It doesn't look like it. I would bet money.
Oh man.
I would bet money.
Yes, we're still on global RNG Plaws.
But the cool thing is for Arena, it looks like your account has a lot of good monsters here for Arena defense. And what we recommend is your Arena defense not necessarily something that wins a lot. It's something that people look at it and they say,
I don't want to hit that.
I don't want to hit that. Exactly. And then you just get attack last and it doesn't matter. Or you can also have a trap speed defense, something really fast that will win, when people hit it. But that's a little bit more dangerous, especially during rush. So let's check what you got. You got a Cardinal, which is really good for bruiser defenses because of the HP lead over there that I can see. Let's see what else. Keep going. I like Rakan on defenses.
Rakan
obviously,
is great.
2 fire units. Lucian won't hit you, but we need other units like water units and wind units to kind of also disincentivize them to attack.
Maybe Jingjae is kind of fun.
Jingjae is good, I agree. But we need a healer. We're missing a healer. Or we can take out the Cardinal and put something else. Did you see a Praha or an Ariel on water?
There's an Ariel and a Lulu on water.
Oh, Ariel then. Ariel for arena defense is way better than anything else. Double Nemesis will Ariel, so you don't get reset right away. So we can do double Nemesis will Ariel, the Cardinal, the Rakan, and the Jingjae. Or you can take out the Cardinal, use the Jingjae lead, and put another healer. Does he have anything on light? Let's see, maybe a Molly would be nice. Or even a Jean is really good here. I actually really like the Jean.
They've got Shren.
Shren? Yeah, for defense.
I'm less inclined to recommend a Shren here. No, I think Ariel's the way to go. I think
Ariel or Icarus. You have Icarus. Icarus is great because you can snipe something. If the Icarus speed tuned to the Rakan, you can snipe something. It's really good. So the last option would be either Icarus, the Cardinal for the heavier lead and some control, or Jean, which is also another source of control, but it's element neutral. So really, really good.
You know what, Doman? I think that's a great idea.
So we need to look.
How do I add push-ups to account reviews? Every trickery question is 5 push-ups? Yeah, I think that's a really good one.
That's funny.
So
Okay,
that's,
guys.
So that's the arena for C1.
Yeah.
And didn't I? Oh, and they wanted to be able to hit Tartarus hard. Tartarus hard is.
Okay, let me check my Tart team. I had something good, but I don't
sometimes
think it
forget
was
mine.
free to play. Let me see.
Yeah, it's like monkey.
I like either do they have Panda? Do they have Fang Yang or no?
I don't know if they have.
Or Baelger?
I didn't even see a Baelger actually.
No Baelger?
No, I didn't see Baelger.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, here he
Baelger-
is. There he is.
Okay, Baelger lead is really good. Fran, do they have a Dark Homunculus?
They've got Fran.
You know I
for
love
sure.
Dark
Let's go see
Homunculus.
Dark Homunculus. No.
No. Okay, let me think of something else that can do Mav. So, do they have a Mav?
Mav.
Yes, they do. So Mav, Fran, Baelger is the lead. And then you need a reviver. If they have a Tyrannus, that would be ideal. If not, we can look for another reviver. And then someone that gives a shield is really good into that.
Revive.
really,
I'm trying to
really
find a
like.
revive. I don't see.
And go deeper. Go deeper.
I don't see a revive option actually.
No.
Oh, here's
Yeah,
a
we-
Tion.
Oh, nice. Tion is good because he revives and gives the turn, so that's going to be fun. And then we need either another cleanse or something that gives a shield or something that reduces damage. A Darien is good if they have a Darien. A Chasun works because she heals a lot. They don't have Eladriel, right? Eladriel would be
No,
really good
I didn't
as
see
as a
Eladriel.
reviver. Or something that gives shield like a Bastet or like the Dark Dusky is the Dark Chilling, right? That's also really
Right.
good.
But who gives it? Man, it's so interesting that we're naming these units, but like, they've got a really stacked box. But as soon as you look for revive or shield, there's not a lot to work with.
Oh, maybe shield. Let me see deep down.
I don't know if you need shield for hard. Maybe you could.
You don't need it, but it's good. It
We
makes
could
it way
we
easier.
could use Airgar's skill 3.
Because the thing is, the shield is important when the boss gets everyone on 1 HP. Someone that gives a shield just makes it super safe. You know,
Right.
you can auto with that.
And you want to get to the point where you can auto.
Yeah.
That's really what
Like
you want.
I auto hard, so that's like for my team's very similar to that. It just has the Dark Homunculus instead of Mav and Tyrannus instead of Tion.
Dark Homie is tight, says LD Torture.
Dude, Atrapando says, "Are you still on global? I think I want to roast." Oh,
You want to
dude,
roast?
You want to roast? Let's
Sure,
do
we
it.
can roast.
Let's do it. Let me see. Trying to reach C1, turn 2 base team
where are
lead
we?
advice for push. Let's see below above. That's an RTA
Below above?
one. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Let's go.
Turn 2 base team.
They said turn 2?
Yeah, let's check the record.
Guys, I'm so
F1?
sleepy. I've been accidentally staying up later than my bedtime.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
What kept you up? Don't lie.
One Piece.
Oh, dude. That has a lot of episodes. That's
It
why.
does. And it's really good. It's really good. I didn't want the show to be good. It's really good.
Yeah, feed LJR. We'll go to EU in a little bit. By the way.
Man, the show's almost made me cry. Too much RTA. I'm in a way. Yeah. Hey, Rogue Elf Chick. Love it.
Dude, I wish he was playing RTA. Evan this season played like 10 wings.
I tell you, dude. Yeah, it's not my scene right now, Seppi. You know what?
Okay, I see a Hey Gang. That's one of my most wanted monsters. Really, really good in RTA, even for a turn 2
What is
comp.
this? What is this question, by the way?
RTA turn 2 comp. Try to make
RTA
it
turn 2 comp. Hey, that's kind of
they
like
have a
what I
Lulu.
play.
first pick Lulu if you're playing turn 2 for sure. But you have a lot of turn 1 monsters. You have
Look at Barbara.
you have Oki. Let
Are
me
you
see
sure
what
you don't
else.
want to play? You don't want to
Yeah.
contest for turn 1?
Melonus is fun. Etna is really
Oops.
good for turn 1. GZ on the John, by the way. Keep going.
I didn't mean to click on
Oh,
on second match.
Savannah.
So, like,
Ooh, Chungpung, Triton. Okay, let's switch
wait,
this. to
yeah.
turn
Can
one.
Can we try turn one? Do you want?
Yeah.
Who are we?
Charlotte.
Who make yourself known? Who are we addressing?
Let me see
in
the
chat?
speed leads, Evan. I think he's lacking speed leads. That's why he doesn't want to play. Keep going.
Yeah, maybe lacking.
Oh, Varese is really fun. Turn 1, 2. What you can do is even play with a slower comp that is turn 1, and it looks like you're going turn 1, but you're going turn 2. Because I think you have more monsters to do that.
And it's all willed up.
Yeah, and Hagan gives you the opportunity to not have to be that fast. And you have the speed lead from Tyrone. The secondary speed lead could be...
Do you have the
what
wind? Do you have Shimite?
Yeah, I use Shimite still in RTA as a speed lead.
Shimite is a really helpful speed lead.
And since you have Hagang and Barbara, a Susanoo could help sometimes too.
Yeah, like there's a couple 4-star speed
Yeah.
leads that you could really. Oh, there's below above. Excellent. Yeah, no speed leads.
Below
So
above?
so maybe after this, just double check your 4 stars in storage because Tyrone's got the 19 speed lead. Shimite has 20. His is 24, isn't it, for arena?
Yeah, it is. I use him a lot.
Shimite's got that, and then also you recommended Susanoo, who's got a specifically water speed lead.
Yeah.
Um,
And Shimi is really good because you can rune him on Swift and speed tune him to go ahead of your control. So he's an extra single target stripper. So you put him with a little bit of accuracy. He strips on skill 3. You control with whoever's coming, either Chungpung or Okeanos. And then on the second wave, he hits with skill 2 really, really hard. So it does really well with those monsters. I really like Tyrone as well. So what I would go with your comp is kind of playing with an Etna on Swift as well. So you can have a bunch of single target strippers on Swift. So you have Barbara on Swift, Etna on Swift, Oki on Swift, and that's 3 strippers already. You use Chungpung on Vio, Hagang on Despair, and then you have the 2 speed leads we talked about, or you have even a Triton on Swift, and he's so fast that sometimes he doesn't even need a speed lead.
have you
But I
seen
would
the
only
base
less
speed on
pick-
this fool? Look at this.
Yeah.
116.
I would only less pick that because it's really easy to counter nowadays.
Yes. So maybe just double check because like you've definitely got a Kevin Lin on YouTube say, "Yo, this account is stacked," and it is.
Yeah.
So double
Really
check
good
your
account.
speed leads. And yeah, just try it. But I really like your recommendations there, Seppi. That was great.
Do it.
How to rune Fire Homie? Vinko wants to know how to rune Fire Homie. We can absolutely help with
Homie?
that. Yeah,
Damage.
Fire Homunculus. Is it the one that's for the standard like Punisher's Crypt?
Yeah, I would say just raw damage.
I put it on Vio so he could have a chance to do it another time.
It's good too.
Yeah.
So he puts more dots.
Atropando wants a roast.
Nice.
Oops.
Go.
Kisanagi says hi, just flexing. We should look at Kisanagi after this.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's roast. Let's roast.
Wow, Evan feeling like roasting. That's
Oh,
a surprise.
really? You abandoned your village? Are you a member of the Akatsuki? Are you kidding me? Already roasting you. You're a traitor for whatever village you're from. Okay.
Evan's already. You're a traitor.
You're a traitor. Sorry.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, let's check this. Wow,
This
this Molong speed tune to Leo because it's really slow.
I liked your tone. Wow. This is
This
how people
Molong's
speak.
never gonna reckless because he'll get hit so many times because the other team's gonna take 3 turns ahead of you. Okay, next monster. Let's
Well
check the
done.
Lulu.
Well said, Seppi. Let's move on. Wow.
Wow.
This Lulu has a very weak immune system. It's going to get
Yeah.
applied with every debuff in the world. It only has 47% resistance. This is
This
how
Lulu-
people speak.
If everyone ruined their Lulus like this, no one would be asking for a nerf. That's how bad it is.
This is a very fair and balanced Lulu.
Let's go. Rika, let me see that Rika.
Rika,
If a Rika doesn't have 2 100s on their
resistance.
bottom things,
21%
she's like,
resistance, doesn't land the dots, and will get applied with dots. This is opposite day Rika.
yeah, this is not Rika. This is poor because it means rich. in Portuguese and Spanish.
That's funny. Ricasada.
Next, Jogan.
Ricasada.
Jogan. This Jogan's so slow that Come To Us didn't need to nerf him.
Nice. Give him the attack.
He needed that speed
He needed
buff.
the speed
He needed
buff.
that
Give him the
speed buff,
speed
dude.
buff back.
Let's give it back just to this Jogan. Just to this one. Okay, we're good, dude. I think we
Nice.
did enough damage.
You think we've done enough damage? You
No,
don't want to do
that's
more
Rapondo.
damage?
We love Atrapando, dude.
That's a lot of crit damage. Wait,
wait.
that's a lot of crit damage for something with no crit rate. Wait, this is... I know
Wait.
the rest is...
Atrapando, did you let Evan ruin your Shimite? Because he's never gonna quit.
You shut up. You shut up right now.
He's never gonna quit, dude.
Okay, this is... But for realsies, though, he needs more crit rate. For realsies. For realsies.
And then a shear. Let me see in a shear.
Oh, God. No, we're still...
This is gonna be the last
39!
thing I'm-
Wait, not ruined.
Okay.
Oh, my God. It's a
Mir-
rage shear.
I'm gonna roast it so bad right now. This is gonna be the meanest thing I'm gonna say on all stream. Your shear is slower than Evan's. Okay, let's go to the next
Let's
account.
go. Wow.
What's up, Gingo?
I can't believe you
Salve,
said that
Kai.
to him, dude.
Oh, Evan, and we need to go to EU.
How
in a little
fast
bit.
is... Wait, should we see how fast my shear is?
Oh,
Let's
dude,
just
careful.
see. Let's just see
Careful.
how fast... My shear's
You're gonna
pretty...
expose your runes.
My shear's
We're
pretty
gonna-
fast right now.
189.
189.
Nice.
Okay. Oh wait, we do need to go to EU. Let's go to EU.
Your shear's pretty fast right now, actually, and it doesn't have all your fastest runes. You remember, right? We split them up.
Yeah, yeah. He
You
actually
have like
lost speed.
190 something. Yep.
Oh, the
Let's go to
gameplay.
you. Also, guys, anyone has any questions about 2v2 RTA? Are you excited about it? Who are you going to play with?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm stuck with this fool right here. I'm going to have to play 2v2
You
with
are.
him.
You are.
But
It's true.
I'm just kidding. I love you, dude.
It's
It's going to
true.
be
I
so
know. I
much
love you
fun.
too, dude. We're gonna destroy people. I'm
Dude,
actually
we can do
super
Pablo
stoked. I'm
Jamir.
actually
We can do
super
Pablo
stoked.
Jamir.
I know. Seppi. Wait, we totally could.
Yeah.
That's
I
actually
have
dope.
the Pablo. You have the Jamir. It's going to go through.
Yeah, that's actually super dope. Now,
Easy.
that's great. I don't think my Jameer would reset your team, but like we would probably see your Tableau go off. We could actually do some pretty fun combos. My guildmates know my comp so much. That's great. That's awesome. So you can like jump
Exactly.
in you can invite a guildie to play with you.
That's gonna be the most fun. The cool thing is also talking to people outside of the game and like speed tuning the units, you know, getting everything to work perfectly so they can cut in between each other and you don't get cut by the opponents. I really thought that the devs did a great job on the separating passive and AoE skills by groups. So
Yeah, me
monsters like Ragdoll, Okeanos, Chungpung don't get super OP.
Yeah.
Because if
It
they
would've
could
been
just hit
broken.
everyone and the passive worked for everyone, it would be too broken. So I love that they did that.
Yeah, they did a really
Love
good
it.
job with that, dude. Because like, imagine if you reset 6 people with Chungpung. Like that's
Evan,
just not a great.
You can play with Chungpung, dude. I'll bring my
Thank you,
Chungpung
Feed.
in. And you bring your Hey Gang that I don't have,
That'd be so sick, actually.
right?
And
We have a lot of units that like work well together and that we don't have.
We can make some really fun combos. Oh, now
Yeah.
there is
Ooh,
one thing.
You have Barbara,
I have Barbara,
dude, and I don't.
and we can stack up on leader skills. It's gonna be great. We can take
Yeah.
your Cardinals HP lead and a fat speed lead.
And a Ciara speed lead. Wow, that's gonna be so much fun.
Someone said, I have so many friends on different servers, I hope server jumping becomes possible. And yeah, something to remember, guys, is that with the 2v2 RTA, like right now, the devs are kind of like trying it out to see how it's going to be received, right? So it's like if people really enjoy something like this, maybe more options will become available in the future, right? But like right now, it's going to be semi like it's the bare bones, like what was described in the dev note, right? So you can only play with people, you can only queue with people on your server for now. But if people really like this, maybe that's something the devs can explore in the future.
Exactly. Yeah, since it's already in the servers for RTA, regular RTA, so for sure that's in the works. But the thing is, you guys have to enjoy it. Everyone has to play it. Otherwise, it's not worth, making a
Exactly.
new content. if
Feed-
People don't enjoy it.
Feed sent us a duck, so we're gonna go help them with their Rift Beast team.
Also, here's a duck. Oh my god, Pete, you're so nice.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you
Wait.
for the duck.
Wait, I suspect ducks in general. Is this a duck or a mallard? because ducks can have
I don't-
listening devices inside of them.
You know, Dr. Delight, I really want the edit the deck in Dungeons, and we've requested it. I'll keep pinging them about it, but like that's something that I want too. I think it's a great idea. Oh, what's your question, Doman?
Wait, all of these are triple S. What are we helping with?
What are we helping?
They just want to
Explain.
increase the numbers?
Yes, Feed. Do you just want to increase the raid team in the books are outdated? Some of those monsters are unruined now, by the way. So
good point.
not stable. Okay, so you want for all the Rift Beasts, basically, right?
Okay.
Keep getting A+.
Fire. Fire. Put Airgar on it. Take out Fran. Take out the Dark Chilling, and take out the Shina. And you can put in Airgar, Raok, and then Dark Homunculus, or anyone that reduces cooldowns. Mav. Mav is really good.
And also, guys, you know, don't knock it till you try it. Mav is actually pretty good in Fire Beast.
Wait, you remember? We have it on a video. Mine was missing 2 runes and still got triple S.
I know. So you guys should really check out. We actually have a command for it in chat. Command Rifts. It's either Command Rift or Command Rifts. I try both. And we have a guide for this. Spoiler, Airgar, Crow, and Mav are intentionally on every single team because we wanted to just give free-to-play recommendations for the teams. But they're super, super good. I think, yeah, in the one that's usually the most different for people is like the Wind one. So like Airgar, Crow, Mav are still on it. I use Belger.
Use Airgar everywhere.
Yeah.
Airgar is dope. Like for this water one looks good. It's almost the same one as mine. The only difference is my front line is Mav Dark Homunculus for double cooldown reduction. But I think that the Bernard is really good because of the attack bar and the speed buff. So the only thing is that I think that Mav does that plus the cooldown reduction. So that's why he's so good. And I think that the Chasun's a little bit kind of does a very similar thing to Airgar. So I take her out and put the Dark Homie because of that. But this one looks very solid. The Wind one, though, we recommend. I don't see a Mav. I know we've been saying Mav a
We've
lot.
been saying
but I really
Mav a lot.
like Mav in the front line instead of
Tiger
Chloe.
was asking who's Airgar. Airgar is the Dark Vampire Lord.
That guy on the bottom there, on the blue team, on the right bottom corner. That's
Yes.
Airgar. Nice to meet
That's
you.
Airgar. He's great. Where Fran is Deja. Where Fran?
Yeah.
Where Fran is? Oh yeah. Oh, in the ancient coin shop. I see what you mean.
Yeah. And then lights. This is a cool thing that Evan always likes to talk about the light.
Supposedly, multi-hits don't do as well in Light Beast. That is not true for the twins. The twins deal so much damage that they actually don't care about the restriction of the dungeon. It is the silliest thing, but it works. So you want to use Sabrina Talia there as well. Hey, Grimjow said I cannot get NB12 down. We can help you with that. And Doman was asking if Frigate
Oh, what's up, Tiger?
in some Rift Beast instead of Mav. No, I don't really think so, just because Frigate serves kind of a different purpose. He really is an attack bar booster at heart. Mav self-sustains on the second skill, but more importantly, gives a speed boost, and it kind of does like a Ganymede Light or a Jameer Light effect, where it takes a cooldown, 1 turn of cooldown off everybody's skills. So
Because the Frigate does that, but he doesn't have the self-sustain, so
he
he's
doesn't
probably
have the
gonna
sustain.
die.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's
he
what
doesn't have
Evan
the
talked
sustain.
about.
Like, yeah.
So for light, we recommend Homunculus, Mav in the front, and then Water Twins, Airgar, and Pro in the back. You can replace the Homunculus for a Chasun or anything in the front. And then Dark, same thing, is the exact same team. And those two, by the way, are my highest scores. I have 8 million for each one of them. So repeating is Homunculus, Mav in the front, then Water Twins, Crow, and Airgar in the back.
Feed is
That one is really, really good.
Feed is breaking my heart. They said, "Here's a sheep so the duck can have a friend."
Thank you. That's very nice.
That's so
of you.
cute. Stop. That's so adorable. Oh my god.
DX.
I just wanna-
I need some progression tips. They say.
Nice. I just wanted to check in here real quick because Lisu said that they've been playing for 145 days and they wanted assistance on an arena defense team.
I would recommend no defense.
Exactly. So I just wanted to see where they're at because I would say like go super light on the defense. But it looks like
Just
if you're-
get hit.
if your trickaroo team's already working, yo, like your team, you look really far ahead actually. So maybe you could. Let's help this person with progression tips, and then maybe we can go back
Let's do it.
and help Lisa, because Lisa's like doing great. This is the one, right?
Yeah. Progression. Check the book. Let's see where they're at.
GB11, DB10.
GB11, DB10. Let me see the TOA. Can you go back? TOA normal and hard. Very important.
Just 63.
Yeah, okay. We'll help you finish both TOAs and GB12. They'll be your focus. The rest, it's kind of secondary for now. Don't worry about dragons. Don't worry about anything else. Just TOA normal, TOA hard, GB12. Get a bunch of Swift rooms.
As much as you want Vio, you don't need them. You don't need them yet. You need Swift. That's like the biggest help. That was the biggest thing that somebody told me. So maybe we can just kind of help them with like runes. Oh, look at this. This is great, actually. This is really good news. Like, I was going to recommend speeding up your SIG by just a few speed, not a lot. And you've actually got it right here. You can just max the slot 2. It's okay to max speed slot 2 5-star runes. You know, even though this one is not spectacular. Assuming that you have, like, the mana to spare and it's not going to, like, break the mana bank, as it were. You can max these. Remember, guys, 5-star speed slot 2 runes are only 3 speed different from a 6-star.
It's not like the percentage. It's something very, very small.
Right, exactly.
By the way, I'm sorry about the background noise. Apparently someone's cutting grass really loudly. Yeah.
No problem, dude. I could barely...
We can hear you cutting grass! We're good!
They just wanted to make sure that you knew. They're like, I'm cutting grass right now.
Thank you, City of Long Beach.
You can also max this one if you want. Sheesh. Cliff of Tough
Yeah.
Lawnmowers.
Exactly how deep this.
Okay, let's keep looking. Let's see what's going on, see if we can give some more. Naomi also needs more speed too, which we can try to find elsewhere.
I would say no need for speed. Just max the 246. She can be the last one to go. Like, it's just more damage. Like, she can get way more attack. The attack is very, very low. And
Way
the crit
more.
damage can get higher too. So it's more about the damage that she can do. She only needs to go once practically.
This looks really good. She's a little bit squishy. She's missing a little bit of HP, but like that'll come with time.
Does it
The speed
artifact?
and the accuracy looks great.
Max artifacts?
This one's an attack artifact, it looks like.
Oh, so put an HP 1 on the other one so you can get extra HP.
Otherwise, it looks great. You hit the speed check
Yeah.
and you hit the accuracy, so that's really, really good.
The accuracy is super key.
Is she on? She's on Swift as well. There's room to grow on this Swift rune, which is awesome. You should max your 2, 4, and 6 slots because they're important. Oh, and this doesn't necessarily need to be attack, by the way. Even though it says that she scales on attack, she benefits way more from HP because she gives herself an attack buff. Somebody had a question.
Do we have a video coming out about that, Evan, actually?
I believe it just... Oh, wait, yes, we do. It's coming out this Saturday on How to Rune Fran. That's so funny. We actually do have a video that's coming out this Saturday. Grimjow, no, all we're doing is looking at people's islands through chat. So if you're on the EU server, you can just type in chat number 7. And now feels like a good time to remind everybody that we are watching 3 chats. So if we accidentally miss a message or something, so sorry, it's not intentional. It's just sometimes things will slip by without us noticing when we're looking at one or the other. But don't worry, we do these so frequently, like, you know. Okay.
Also, guys, Command Meetup. If you're in the East Coast, New York area, we're going to be there in October. It's going to be amazing. It's the first meetup after almost 2 years of not having them. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff, collectible stuff that you're going to get for free. The meetup is for free as well, which is really, really cool. And a lot of cool people are going to be there, a lot of streamers. Evan's going to be there. Gigi's going to be there. It's going to be super fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. And there's going to be, like, I think, unironically, a dozen other content creators there. So, yeah it's going to be a super cool time. Let's see if there's anything else that they need to... A lot of these changes will just come with time. You know, it's like you'll find that you'll find a little bit more speed in the substats.
I think that's the main thing.
Max these.
All the 246 are not maxed,
which
and
is
you need
great.
them maxed.
Which is great. Like it's super easy change to make. I think you're gonna find that you're gonna be a lot more consistent. You may even be able to move up a floor
to do it. If you max them, you probably will able to do it.
So that's
because you're lacking some damage.
Pretty awesome.
Good job, dude.
Very,
The
very
monsters
good
are
job.
worrying.
So let's just go back real quick to Lisu, who wanted arena defense help and dimension predator help. Now this is the one. Look at how many days that they have on this account. Only 145 days, and look at everything they've accomplished so far, dude.
They're killing it.
Absolutely slaying. They've cleared both normal and hard. They're doing such a good job. Is there a TOA hard auto team video? Tiger, we have a top 3 free-to-play TOA teams video, and I think you can auto with a couple of them. It sounded like there was more to that sentence, but there actually wasn't. That was the end of the sentence. That was the end of what I was going to say. TOA hard 100, I usually, if it's what's her name? If it's Lirith, I will usually, like, manual until I just kill the 2 on the side just to make sure everything goes right, and then you can just auto. But if it's the dude, it's way easier to auto. Carioquinha, salve!
Hey, Carioca, stop copying me. That's me later on the BR stream. I'm going to be looking for a guild, guys. So if you have any guilds that want a guy that needs to be reminded to attack, I'm going to be there. It's going to be a bunch of guilds trying to get me, I think. I'm not sure.
I think so. So we're looking at arena defense help here, arena defenses, and
Yep, I already see a
Dimension
problem.
Predator.
Happy about that. Dimension Predator this month is the water one. So get your Lucians out for sure. The Verd's not going to be amazing here, so we're probably not going to use them. The Bella is always good on this month. Rauk also no. Belgear no.
I think Vigor is
So-
helpful.
Yeah. Fran is always good. Lulu is great on the water one because of the amount of clans she brings in against the dot stage. And Evan has been using Veramos on the Dimension Predator too. And I've been loving that because against the last boss is really, really strong. Vigor's great there as well.
Oh yeah, if you have Chow's awesome because he can cleanse himself, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because again, the dots will stay there forever if you don't do something about it.
Exactly. And the cool thing with Veramos is that since the dots will be there all the time, he'll get a lot of attack bar and cleanse all the time. And we recommend a crit damage Veramos so he can contribute with some damage as well. Once the Vigor or the Lauren or the Bella puts in the Death Break, he can come in and destroy. Can I see some wind monsters real quick?
Some people have been using Fang, I saw. Oh,
Yeah,
here's an AoE damage
interesting.
dealer for some people use Fang. I always get a little nervous with the pandas because, so you know the.
If they steal it, you're so afraid, Evan.
I'm so afraid, dude. I
Evan's
can't.
scared player. Scared player don't
Can't
make
do
no money, Evan.
Can't do it. Scared player don't make player. Yeah. So if the boss steals the counterattack buff, like Nelly, thank you for being here when I was quoting you, Nelly. Say it louder, lol. If the boss steals the counterattack buff, you're gonna have a bad time. He's gonna be re-attacking you, and every single time you attack him, and you don't want that. So I typically don't use the pandas. I don't like using the pandas. But you can use Lucian as your AoE
Lucian's
damage dealer.
amazing.
I wonder if you
Oh,
could
guys.
use Naomi.
Evan, let me answer a quick one. Someone asked, do you guys have any ideas of good comps for Seimei? Seimei is the light on Miuji, and I would say she's not really a comp type of monster. She's more of a counter pick, right? Because her passive limits the number of harmful effects and beneficial effects to one turn. So harmful effects on your team and beneficial effects on the opponent. So if they pick any long immunity or long beneficial effects like Fran, Lulu, Pontos, she's really good against that. If the team also has a bunch of monsters like Neftis, Chung Pong, things that have 2 or more turns of debuffs, you can put her in to counter that. So I would say she's more of a counter pick, and she would be really good on 100% res.
Yeah. Well said.
And she has the second skill of Shizuka, by the way, is the same one. It's the past life spell that she brings someone back, right? So and passives don't work.
I died for the counter buff boss. Yes, dude, that happened to me 2 Dimension Predators ago. During the Alunia one. Salve Monagua. Tudo beleza. I haven't played this game in so long. Dude, now's the great time. The game's fantastic. And 2v2 RTA's coming.
Yep.
Now's a really good
We're
time.
gonna
Let's
have
go see
a
if
lot
we
of
can
fun with
do
that.
else. Okay, let's
Let's
see
do
what's
it.
next.
Let's do one last one, Evanzada, and then we talk about it. Again, someone in chat can put command meetup, please. There's only a few tickets left, so make sure to go grab them as fast as you can.
Okay, so we've got Dodo here saying,
Oh, Domin, dude. Domin is on Twitch, too. Dominus. What's up,
"Hey,
Domin?
what's up, Doman?
Are you on EU?
Can I get RTA recommendations?"
Yeah.
Oh, Doman.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
Dodo. Let's help. Let's do it.
Evan and Seppi.
You came
Can
all
I
the
get-
way from
oh,
YouTube?
Yeah, and the stuff, dude, that's a long way.
Thank you, Jim. Jim Poon said the Predator this month doesn't steal buffs. That's an amazing blessing. That's a huge
Thank you.
blessing. I despise Illunia, guys. Have I told you this? Illunia as a dimension is my least favorite.
Dude, the day you get a Veladru, you won't care
As
anymore.
soon as I get a Veladrul, I'm gonna be thrilled. But right now, I just
Salve, Yazaf Badu. Lindão.
I can vibe in Lumel, and I can even vibe in like Calderon or something, but I can't. Illunia, I can't touch it.
Yeah.
Deja, Illunia is the only one I can farm. I could probably do the Rune Dungeon now, especially now that I've got like Fang, I've got Jingjae, and like I can do a wind one. But I haven't tried that as much. Oh, I've got
You have
Savannah.
Tyrannus?
I've got Savannah, but no, I don't have that.
Oh, sorry to remind you of a monster you don't know.
All right, let's look for some. Let's get some help. Alpha Enderman's here. What's up? What's up, Thruster? Good to see you guys.
What? Thruster's back?
Hey.
You guys do R5 solo? I do.
Tudo bem?
Thruster.
Tudo
What's
bem?
up?
Oh, tudo bem. Valeu. Valeu, lindão.
I'll tell you the 3 teams in a second. Let's help Doman real quick in RTA.
Okay.
Let's do
Let's
it.
take a quick scroll through to see what we're working with. Oh, dude, it's so tempting to use the water demon, but
Yeah,
let's-
no, even Monagua tried it for a long time.
it's
He's not that good, dude.
It's not.
Difficult. He needs a buff. He needs full attack bar, other stuff. But let's jump it. Tyrone, if you have double strip and some control options, can be interesting. But let's keep going. Verd on triple revenge for sure. Kaki on Vio. Keep going. Fran
Fran.
on Vio Will. Lauren on Vio or Swift, depending on your comp, is really good.
Can disrupt early.
Yeah.
Varamos is
Ooh.
counter to
Dark
Jin.
Ryu.
Ooh, Nanda.
That's very fun.
Yo, this is a super fun one, and people don't always get to play against it, so it's like they
But
might.
you need something else, right?
I
So
know.
the Tyrone needs to go before him for him to work. An Okeanos works really good with him, but I don't see a lot of other units that you can use with him. Let's keep going to see
Sweetie.
some 5 stars. Sweekie's amazing. Josephine's a great counter to Oki that we were just talking about.
Oh,
Fire
there it
Bison.
is. There it
6
is.
star that.
That's
Yeah.
what we needed. That's exactly what we needed.
And Ken, does he have another strip? So Ken, Fire Bison, Dark
Jogun.
Ryu. Does he have a Jogun? Where? Oh, Jogun. Okay. So your team, first pick Jogun, is going to probably be, but you're very fire heavy. So maybe you need another element strip.
Let's just look.
Do they have
around.
like a Tiana
or a Verisa? Did you farm the? Yes,
Verisa?
There's the
Nice.
Hall of Heroes. Yes.
Verisa. So what you're gonna do is probably Jogun, Verisa are gonna be your 2 strippers. Don't pick them together. Pick Jogun first. Then you can go in the speed lead and the control. So you're gonna pick the Fire Bison either first or second, and then into the Jogun and the Tyrone. And then for last picks, you can bring the Verisa and the Dark Ryu to extend the control. That's gonna be so much fun. Put him on Despair. Put him on Despair. It's more fun.
Oh, it'll be so cool. Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah.
so much fun. You're welcome, Doman. You're welcome.
Actually, do that. 6-star those monsters. Get the team ready, and maybe next week you can battle Evan on stream.
That would
be
actually be
so
really
dope.
fun. That would be. I would love that. Doman, that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Quiverdon. Sorry. Hey, not a
Oh
problem.
wait, let's talk about the team. I wanted to tell Shaft. the
What's
team
going
that
on
we're
with?
talking
What's
about.
going on?
So the teams that we recommend are first, it's a BJ5 team. So Colleen, Lauren, Belgier, Jensen, what's his name?
Oh, actually,
Dagora. What?
Seppi, if you want, I think I have all 3. Mine isn't ruined yet, but I think I have all the monsters placed
Show it.
on my global.
Yeah.
So if you want, maybe let's help Quiver real quick with the Guild Siege defenses, and then we'll jump on global, and I'll show my raids, my
Okay,
solo
yeah.
raids.
Because I changed mine.
It'll be
I
easier
changed
to
my
visualize.
third team.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did? We can we can edit it. So they just wanted some
It's
quick
faster
help
now.
with I think guild defenses. Perfect. Yeah, because I realized even though mine is not up and running yet, I pre-placed all the monsters so that it could, once I'm done, it'll work. It'll be way easier to visualize. Okay.
Let's do it.
So they wanted siege defense help. I think Ice Quiver. What did you do next? Oh, just wanted tips on what to do next in siege defense teams. Let me open up your book one more time then. If you're also looking for deets on what to do next. Let's see what you've done so far. Where have you come from? You've already got the dot team set up, and you've got the variant with the water homunculus, which is really cool. I love that one.
Nice.
You got all of your teams set up. You can do both the B10s. Can do all of this. Oh, interesting. Fire Demon on Fire Beast. That's kind of cool. Oh, and Squeaky and Cocky on Light Beast.
I love
Squeaky. So the answer might be dive deeper into guilds and RTA. Actually, I think you're ready for RTA, dude.
Yep. You definitely are.
Okay. So with that said, oh, I love Squeaky so much. I really love it.
Do you love
Oh, and you've got Hegang for RTA too.
Nice.
We've been recommending Tyrone a lot today for RTA, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
going to change now. We love our boy Tyrone in RTA. It should
Yeah,
be noted you have
I'll
a
use
set.
them. Especially since there's a lot of water and fire units in the meta, and he's a very reliable source of control. So if people are playing Molong, Lulu, Okeanos might miss a stun on Lulu, will resist. You know, if you speed tune him right, you can get that solid control, and it's an extra speed lead.
Thank you, Pink Ice Cream Girl. That's so nice. My favorite channel, Summoner's Word. Thank you.
Aw.
And you have an Oki, you have a Juno, Rika for last pick.
That's looking amazing.
Coco. Oh, please tell me that you're using Coco in guilds. Like, I don't know. I really want to play with this monster. Every time I see one, I get so excited. Like, look at this.
It looks fun.
2,000 attack. This is gonna melt people. This is
Yeah,
gonna
it
melt
does
folks.
destroy people.
Oh, it's the physician's assistant. We were just talking about him.
It's over there.
What are your favorite Guild Siege defenses, Seppi? I always
Guild Siege defenses depends on what level they're playing, I would say. So it kind of nowadays, like if it's G1 and above, I would go. Let me see. Let me think
GC
of
on the
what
Oliver, by the way.
we've been running. I still like. Obviously, Carcano is the meta for leader skills, but I still like Kamoon if you don't have a 6-star Carcano.
There's one. And
There's a lot of Kamoon or Carcano. Bastet Odin is a very common 5-star defense. It's really, really good. There is Carcano, Clara, Savannah on 4 stars that are really, really strong. You can also put a Galleon on the lead if you're using your Carcano already. So Galleon,
what was the third one for that
Clara,
one?
Savannah.
Savannah for 5-star, you said? Towers?
5-star, yeah, sorry. Thank you.
No problem.
For 4-star
Okay,
is the
Tony.
same one, but you take out Savannah and put Miho.
Oh, nice.
You can put the Miho. For another 4-star, it can be Orion, Triana, Kaki is really good. Orion, Triana, Kaki. I also like... John is just really good overall as a lead, and Tessarian too. So there's a Tessarian, Jingjae, Molly that is really, really strong. I don't have a Molly, but you can run it with other stuff, you know, but Tessarian, Jingjae, Molly is really, really strong. And there's obviously... he doesn't have a Savannah, you said?
I don't know about the Savannah. Let me.
Do they have a Molong? Do they have a Molong?
Oh, let me go look.
Molong Tyrannus or Molong Ritesh?
Doesn't look like a Molong.
Still usable.
No Molong.
Perna? No? Okay.
Let me go check on Savannah.
Then you can do the classic. So Carcano, Vigor, Triana is another classic 4-star. Carcano, Vigor, Triana. And
That
then,
one's really good. That is classic.
and there's the Ciara defenses, right? You can do Ciara, Rauk, X. It can be an Iris. It can be something else. The Rauk on Swift. So it pulls the Ciara crits, Ciara goes. And it pulls also the Iris, so she strips or something different like a Chilling. And then you can have Ciara or Ryan Kaki that I kind of like.
Oscar says, Evan, hook me up with a kinky. I need to reach G2 in regular arena. Oscar also said, I just want to say thank you guys for trying to help all these noobs. Dude, we're all learning together, Oscar. I come out of these streams. We're all learning together. I come out of these things so frequently learning something new about the game too. You know, it's like, it's for all of us. We're all just growing together as a community. So I need to summon more then, says Ice Quiver? No. I think more what
you got a lot of defenses that you have.
These are
Vigor Triana Carcano is one of the best 4-star defenses of all, and you have it.
Yeah. And some of these you can just take like the spirit of, you know, if you don't have the unit, you can kind
similar
of find
monsters
similar that, and you've got a really stacked account, so it's like you can find monsters that serve a similar purpose. I think that's more what we're saying. I think it's more about the concept than the actual monster itself. So now, with this said, guys, let me just jump back over to global real quick, so that way we can help Thruster and show the raids, because I've got it set up on mine. There we go, bringing it back. What's up, Danny Cool? You're welcome, Ice Quiver. Thank you for the question. Thanks for letting us peruse on your island.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Renaud says, hey guys, hope you're doing well. If you have time for an account review, I would like to volunteer, please. I'm day 362. I know I'm not out of the tutorial yet. Dude.
One more.
We would love to help you out. And again, guys, just a reminder, we are running short on time today, but we do these really frequently. So if you don't get your account reviewed today, we can do it another time too. And I do also like to drop the reminder as well that Seppi and I, towards the end, we will try to diversify the topics that we talk about. So sometimes if you have a GB12 question, and we've already talked a lot about GB12, we might talk about something else just to make sure we help people. Just wanted to throw that out there. So there you go, Seppi. So this is the old format. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Yeah. So I found out a way to make it faster. Now my average is about 40 seconds, and it's still safe. So the team on the left still the same. That is the BJ5. The team on the middle, Evan put a Perna as a placeholder for the Freya. That is the 4-star fire. Fire, is it?
It's the Sylphid.
Sylphid, thank you. Yeah, so that's not a Perna, guys.
It's
Don't
not.
use Perna here.
I know it looks like a Perna, but it's a
Perna out. Just
it's
so
a
people
Freya.
know it's not.
Let me just see if I have one.
Yeah. And then the last team, I made a couple changes that were really cool. So the Water Twins is still there. Hua's still the lead. And then Fran's still there. And then we put in Imersetti and put in Ken. So I really, really like that team now.
Oh, nice. On the one on the right?
Yeah, so take out the Panda because he was slowing it down.
Take out the Panda.
Because he's not a damage dealer. Take out the Kung Fu Girl.
Boop.
And put Ken and Imersetti.
Ken and Imersetti. Do I have an Imersetti?
You probably do because I've told you to 6-star one many, many times.
Look at my Ken still at 5-star.
Aw, dude.
I don't think I've got an Imersetti.
An Imersetti is really cool because he's gonna buff, and then your whole team's gonna be faster. It's gonna kind of kill the first jump faster, and then you can finish up the second jump with a BJ5 real quick.
Wind Horus, right?
Yeah, the Wind Horse. Oh, right there. Oh, have it on the left.
Perfect.
Nice.
Dude, for a second I was like, wait, do I not have one? I was like, do I not?
And Thruster just said, I just 6-starred Imersetti. Perfect.
Dude, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that right now. Sorry for the flashbang on the screen.
Oh, but RNG Plus, Bastet is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have one. If I had a Bastet, for sure I would replace. What if no Freya? It's 4-star. You just get one. Like, you probably have one summoned. If not, try to get one. It's just a 4-star. Otherwise, the cool thing is that Freya cleanses the whole team, right?
Right.
So it's kind of, you have to use someone else to do the cleansing in there. You can put maybe the Fire Panda, something else.
Is Freya in the guild shop?
Let me check if she is.
Chat, collective knowledge time. Is Freya in the guild shop? The other thing to do would be she is not. Thank you. Unfortunately, so she is probably not in the guild shop. So
yeah, I didn't find
maybe too bad. So maybe she'll eventually come to the account, but if not, there's always those occasional choose a 4-star.
Yeah.
She may have been an Balloon Pop says Frio was a Hall of Heroes though, right? Maybe. My memory is lapsing. I can't remember.
Yeah, but that team is really good because that team just has so much turn cycling with the triple dogs and the Vertihill that it gets ahead and deals a lot of damage. Is actually my most consistent out of the 3 teams. Is the one that never dies. The BJ5 team will die fully sometimes, but hopefully it'll be late enough that the other 2 teams can just finish off the boss. And that's
Thank
what
you,
happens.
Stillian. Brigade. I didn't want to destroy anybody's ears, so I muted my mic. It was a big sneeze. But guys, so I wanted to thank you all so much for joining us today. And just before we go, another announcement. We got the Summoners War meetup in New York on October 5th. You guys should use command meetup if you're on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, the meetup description, or rather the meetup link will be in the description of the next Fuse news, which is coming out shortly. So don't worry about that. The other thing too, 2v2 RTA has been announced. If you haven't read up on it yet, definitely give the dev note a read. It's really cool, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play with your friends.
Send it in chat.
Yes, it looks like we're going to be... Oh, actually, I've got it open here. Let me just send it. Let me just get it. Sorry, guys, my computer's really slow right now. I don't know what's going on.
Thank you, RNG. Big kiss. Thank you guys for being with us. You've been amazing. We have a BR stream at 3 p.m. today, so in 2.5 hours, and it's going to be guild themed. I'm going to be looking for a new guild, and I might do some wings and show how my monsters are ruined. So see you guys there as well. My Solar 5. BJ5 Verd Lisa Rogue. Nice. Fire Ryu. Oh my god, Fire Ryu is so fun for that.
Fire Ryu's dope. I really want one.
Nice, Ivy Saka.
And guys, so my computer's being very, very slow. Just in case, I showed how to reach the notice in game if you want to read it for yourself too. It's just under the notice tab when you click on the button that used to say notice, now it says SWC. So if you just click on that and go to notice, you can find the 2v2 dev note. It's a great read. I can't wait to play against you guys because Seppi and I are going to be destroying people. It's going to be great. You said replace Bastet for whom? Megan. If you don't have a Bastet for the rep monster, just do Megan for now.
Megan.
Yeah.
That's man's Bastet. It's what I use.
Exactly. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. You guys are always just such a cool source of discussion. It makes our Wednesday talking to you. Come back again on Friday because we're going to be doing an SWC caster show match. We're going to have Stoic versus Once in Love, and we're going to make them fight because they're the only people in SWC who haven't had a fight yet, and it's going to be great. Have a great rest of your day. If you're on Twitch, stay with us because we're going to raid somebody. Be good, guys. We love you.
Bye-bye, guys.
썸하 서머저 기획팀 서지영입니다. 협동성? 숙제는 아닌 것 같아요. 숙제 느낌으로 다가가진 않을 것 같고. 이거 얘기해도 돼요? 해도 돼요? 반응이 괜찮아서 이번에 새롭게 준비한 PVP는 바로 소환사 2분과 소환사 2분이 싸우게 되는 2대2 PVP 컨텐츠입니다.